I just want to give a quick little update on the severe weather potential for today. We have a slight risk in place for the entire East Coast, including our region, and an enhanced risk just to the south. That is level 3 out of 5 for the enhanced risk, level 2 out of 5 for the slight risk. And this is led by the risk for damaging wind gusts. We have that 15% risk for our area, but just to the south there is a 30%. You see that black outlined region that is called a hatch risk, or the risk for significant damaging winds of hurricane force or higher, which is 75 miles per hour. That does have the potential to slide north a bit as when the next update comes in about 30 minutes and into tomorrow, if the models continue to show what they show of potentially significant damaging wind event in our area. Seeing this decaying MCS, or line of thunderstorms, that from the previous day's severe weather event, and as we watch this slide east, we're going to see it kind of intensify. We'll stop it right here. You see we're starting to get these brighter colors down here in Virginia, North Carolina. That is the most significant risk for severe weather. You can see we're starting to get into that line up here in our area, as well as these storms starting to develop off to the west. That does have the potential to slide east, but those will be the main risk for some hail out there. But the highest significant damaging wind and tornado risk is going to be along this line during the early afternoon hours tomorrow. So you see we have this line pretty much right here, very skinny line, but because there's so much wind energy in the atmosphere, there's going to be potential that this line could be producing some 60, 70 mile per hour wind gusts and maybe even a couple spin up tornadoes along it. No significant tornadoes are expected as of right now. Spin-ups are very possible, so definitely got to keep an eye on the radar. And if any warning does come out, definitely make sure you're getting into a safe space because a lot of us are at home tomorrow. So as that main line goes off the coast, we're watching this secondary line right along the front start to develop, and it's causing some severe weather out to the west. We're gonna watch for if any smaller storms can develop along the warm sector. If any, we can get some breaking clouds and warming temperatures. If we can get some separated supercells to start to develop, and those could produce a small, lower end severe weather risk for hail and maybe a couple damaging wind gusts, but that is a lower certainty beside the line at this time. So, and the HRRR does show this. We have this little line of storms that starts to kind of pop off, and they're just kind of individually spread. And this is when the most best parameters for supercells is in line. And so if any of these can become better organized, we definitely could see a tornado and maybe some hail in these little storms, but that is, once again, lower certainty. Damaging wind risk at a likely factor. I do not have a significant risk yet, but I do think that significant damage or damaging winds will be likely to happen tomorrow afternoon, as well as a couple tornadoes as well. And then we have to watch those little supercells in the afternoon for some hail and some heavy rainfall. At the end here, make sure you have an action plan for severe weather in place, like know where you're going to go if a tornado warning is issued, and know what you're going to do if severe weather strikes, like have a basement. If you do not have a basement, interior room like a bathroom, closet, hallway, anything that if you stick your arm out, like if you stick your arm through the wall, stick your hand through the wall, it will not be on the outside world. If a tornado warning is issued, and even treat any severe thunderstorm warnings tomorrow as if they are tornado warnings, because most likely, as the line comes through, at any time there could be a tornado spin up, because the environment is very conducive for the development of severe weather and including tornadoes. Make sure you have that action plan in place, and stay safe, everyone.